That pitch just missing outside. Curveball. So that'll fill the count up. 3-2 now for Jalen Ray. Jalen just fights that one off, giving himself another chance to get himself aboard. See another 3-2 pitch from Grant Piccoli. He swings and misses, but that ball coming off the end of the glove. And he'll reach on the pass ball. And Jalen Ray will be aboard. And it'll be Trig Habercorn to bat. 1 out and a runner on 1 for the Manly Eagles. Habercorn lays off the ball down at the ankles for ball 1. Jalen Ray with the lead over at first. Habercorn lifts that ball up high into the sky. And Todd Grattan makes the catch on this occasion. Been kept busy out there, and this time is able to get one to stay in his glove. Habercorn becoming the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be Connor McDonald to bat with 2 out. Jalen Ray is still standing over on first base. Connor with a pair of doubles so far. He takes a big swing at that one. Check over at first on Jalen. Lunch is served. Big thank you to John Hughes. Done another wonderful job getting the canteen in order. Another busy season up there for John and Fiv and all the crew. Michael O'Neill, Simon Loud. Keeping all the players and the fans fed. And I'll be sure to enjoy my final chicken schnitzel of the season. That's Connor McDonald. Fouls up the right field line. Jalen Ray taking off. I'll have to go all the way back to first. 2-2 now for Connor McDonald.
So is these ones controlling which camera you're showing, is it?
Yeah.
And you're seeing it?
He does all the graphics.
Oh, you do the graphics.
The cameras, graphics.
And how do you know which cameras are?
That's the live camera.
Right, so every time he switches. So
Yeah. So that's And Connor McDonald with the single into right field. And he's 3 for 3 today. Moving Jalen Ray up to second base. And give Rodney Van Busen a chance to get that run back that the Eagles gave up in the bottom of the top of the 5th rather. Jalen Ray at second base in scoring position. 3-1 ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Double steal. So now Rodney has 2 runs to knock in. And that first pitch was in for ball 1. Two ground outs to the second baseman, Iredale, so far today for Rod. That one up for ball 2. Correction, first pitch was a called strike. So 1-1. Curveball from Piccoli. Gets a swing out of Van Buren. So 1-2 for the Athens Olympic silver medalist. 2 more runs to knock in for the Eagles here, looking to extend the lead to 4 or 5-1. Pokes at that one. Grattan with another long run. This time makes the catch. So after a couple of tricky ones, he's had 3 straight to him in this inning. And he's able to hold off the Manly offense. So after the completion of the 5th inning, it's the Manly Eagles 3, Blacktown Workers 1. The Raley's team are a small, proud team who take a proud, personal and professional approach to their sale, installation and maintenance of their revolutionary rail glider systems. The Raley's Rail Glider is the most innovative and unique incline access product on the market. It offers smooth, quiet and rapid access to all properties on an incline. The Raley's Rail Glider is the up-to-date solution for home access anywhere. To find out more, visit raley's.com.au. The Raley's Rail Glider, proud sponsors of Manly Eagles baseball. 7th day for the end of the 6th. No, it just happens. That's just the way it transitions when you do the slide.
Be 2 separate layers of it just fades in.
You have to put something in the middle. So Ben Martin leads things off here for the Blacktown Workers. And Zach McAllister gets 2 quick swings and misses out of the Blacktown left fielder. And he's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Martin fouling off the curveball offering from McAllister. Count remains 0-2. Not a bad effort. Got halfway through that Schnitzelburger in that innings break. +1 pitch. That ball in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the 6th here at Aquatic Ballpark. Live and exclusive on EBSN, Eagles Baseball Sports Network. Final round of the 2019-2020 New South Wales State League season. That ball rolling down to us, but thankfully the fence in between us keeps it out of the broadcast booth. Ben Martin fouling off some pitches here, trying to go deep into this count and make Zach McAllister make an error. So the 1-2 coming from McAllister. Here's a swing and a miss. Ollie's struggling to keep the food in his mouth over here. And we have a pitching change. So Zach McAllister is done this afternoon. 2 1/3 inning of work. Adam Torpey is going to come to the mound. Designated hitter Rodney Van Busen is going to come into the game. He's going to take over in left field with left fielder Tom Newbold coming into third base. And in the only other game on today, it is the Borkham Hills versus Penrith clash out at Andrews Road. And I was chatting with Ray Tozer on Friday night, and he said he was looking to finish the season the way they started, and that was with the win. So they're looking for the win today, and currently in the top of the 6th. Penrith lead 2-1. Still a long way to go for them out there. But he said the boys are certainly up for the challenge. It was a season of what could have been for the Panthers. He was telling me that they lost 6 games in either the last or the second last inning. So they are ready for a bit of retribution and payback today and finishing the season on a winning note. Similarly, the Eagles, after being knocked out with a couple of the results and the weather not doing any favours, today's their last game of the regular season, and it will certainly be looking for the win here today. Currently in a good spot, 3-1. Here in the top of the 6th. And Adam Torpey on in relief, and he starts with a strike. Torpey's been shut down since round 3 after picking up a bit of an injury. His ERA isn't the prettiest on limited innings. .2 innings in total. 6 earned runs of 8 conceded, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. He's ahead here on Jeremy Beck, 0-2, and with that pitch it's now 1-2. That pitch foul and into the leg of home plate umpire Jerry Cobb. Just catching the leg guard, but also catching some of the unprotected area in the upper leg. So Jules Kremer, always the first one to make sure the umpire is alright. Straight into the assistance of Jerry Cobb. Jerry will just go for a light trot to make sure the blood's still flowing in his leg. So Jerry's alright. So the book closed on Zach McAllister. 2.1 innings to finish the season. 1 earned run off 2 hits. And Aidan Torpey gets Jeremy Beck to strike out. Back-to-back strikeouts for the workers. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts for Zach McAllister. Finished the season with a sub-3 ERA, which is probably his best performance in his state league career. So well done, Zach. So Dylan Mitchell hits with 2 out here. Flown out to centre field and left field. Excuse me. Connor McDonald making the run over to the right field fence, but not in time to stretch out and reach for the catch. One and one here for Dylan Mitchell. Kookaburras chirping above us. Usually that's a sign that there's no more rain coming. So fingers crossed that's the case. Andrew Lowe giving me death stares for making that comment. Good to see he's learnt a thing or two about talking early. You can always chime in and say something, mate. You've got the mic on that headset. That pitch just down for ball 3. So a full count here for Dylan Mitchell. Sorry, 3 and 1. Into left field. And a single for Dylan Mitchell. So the workers trying to get something going here with 2 out in the top of the 6th inning. It's going to bring up Taitua Nuku. Struck out in both of his at-bats so far today. And he lifts the first pitch from Aidan Torpey over towards the Manly bullpen, where Zach McAllister and Philadelphia Phillies prospect Josh Gessner are going to have a light throw. Josh heading back to the States very soon for the start of spring training, as Nuku takes strike 2 on the knees. Mitchell takes off, but it is redundant as Nuku strikes out for the 3rd time today. And we finish the top half of the 6th inning. It'll be Jules Kremer, Aidan Torpey and Gabriel Mateu to bat in the bottom half of the inning. Raley, Raley Harrison. So pitching change for the Blacktown workers. Grant Picoli's season is done. 5 innings of work in the books for him. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. It's going to be Harrison Raley to take over. Only 2 innings pitched in first grade. Has thrown 21.1 in second grade with a very tidy 3.3 ERA. 11 appearances, 3 of those starts. Jules Crema popping that one up to Todd Grattan in right field, letting out a sign of frustration. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Harrison Raley with a quick first out. It's going to bring up the pitch up for the Eagles, Aidan Torpey. He hits it straight at Brent Iredale on 1 bounce, and it's 2 quick outs for the Blacktown reliever Raley. And hand it over to Gabriel Mateu to bat with 2 out. And he lifts the first pitch he sees into the air. Brent Iredale catches it standing right next to second base. So on 4 pitches, Harrison Raley retires the side. And we will head to the top of the 7th. Seventh Day Brewery is the Northern Beaches' youngest up-and-coming craft brewery and tap house. Conveniently located in the heart of Brookvale. The big-hearted venue with a thirst for excellence brings a fresh vibe to the craft beer scene, one small batch at a time. The Seventh Day Tap House showcases the core and seasonal offerings with currently 7 beers on tap, 5 of which are their core. Seventh Day Brewery is open all weekend long, Thursday to Sunday. So why not head down after the game and enjoy a refreshing Ale 2. 7th Day Brewery, proud suppliers of Manly Eagles baseball. Doesn't matter, he said fuck up.
If it starts to rain, I'm going to be so pissed off.
It's going to rain. The Kookaburra's in church, mate. That's it. No more rain for 24 hours. Buffalo.
Buffalo video?
No. Thanks, Jim. Stop crapping on. Fuck's sake. Playing Campbell, Ryan Zimmerman, Brett Iredale. Going to be defensive change. Tom Newbold in at second base. Everything else is the same. So Clayton Campbell to lead things off here in the top of the 7th for the Blacktown workers. Defensive change for the Eagles. Tom Butler comes in for Josh Beasley at second base. Aidan Torpey still on the mound. And Clayton Campbell This the ball into left centre field. Run down by Treg Habercorn. And the Workers have a runner in scoring position off one pitch here in the top of the 7th inning. Both left fielder Rod Van Busen and centre fielder Treg Habercorn both started running back for it, so you knew it was in the gap. Good piece of hitting by the Blacktown third baseman, giving his team a chance to close this margin to 1 as this game enters its final innings. Ryan Zimmerman takes strike 1, which their dugout thought might have been a little bit high. That pitch down and in for strike 2. So Zimmerman in an 0-2 hole here. Zimmerman popping that one up. Long run for Connor McDonald, but it is going to get out of play. Just stopping inside the fence, but not hit high enough for Connor to get underneath it before it did reach terra firma. Manly Eagles Awards Night will be held on the 4th of April at the Seaforth Room in Balgowlah RSL. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. $55 gets you a buffet dinner with drinks included, with a night of nights for Manly Baseball, with the awards to be handed out. Plenty of stories to be told and to celebrate another successful season for the Manly Eagles. Although the Eagles won't have teams in the State League finals, there are plenty of other reasons to celebrate with the development that's happened this season with the younger players. And of course the Eagles will be represented in the Women's League finals, as Ryan Zimmerman lifts that ball up into the air, but only as far as Gabriel Matzo, who makes a strong throw to third baseman Tom Newbold to keep Clayton Campbell at second base. The ball just getting under Newbold's glove, but some good pitches fielding by Aidan Torpey saw him in position to clean it up. And it keeps Clayton Campbell at second base rather. Brent Idell hitting here with 1 out. Two and one for the Blacktown second baseman. Nice block there by Jules Kremer. That's 2-1 now, so I was a pitch ahead of myself. Now it's 3-1. So Torpey just struggling with his location a little bit. So Adam Torpey with the 3-1 to Brent Idell. Finds the zone. Lifts it up. Over to Gabriel Matto. This time Clayton Campbell's going, but the ball's deep enough to allow him to reach third. So a good bit of base running by the Blacktown third baseman. But it is 2 away now here in the top of the ninth inning. Sorry, the top of the 7th inning. And it will bring up Dylan Martin, starting centre fielder for the Workers today. He takes ball 1 down. Doubled in the first inning before striking out and walking. That one hit up the first base line, but just foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Curveball at the knees for Aidan Torpey. Well located. Vaughan Harris is warming up in the bullpen for the Eagles. He will likely see the 8th inning. And a big swing and miss for Aidan Torpey from Dylan Martin, and that'll finish the top of the 7th. And then the Eagles will have Tom Newbold, Tom Butler and Jalen Ray due up in the bottom half of the 7th.
The scoreboard duplicates itself back to the first inning.
Oh.
And I don't know why. That's good. That worked out. Where are you working now?
Motor Pub.
Where?
Motor Pub.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
What, park out?
Yeah, Park Out.
Oh, yeah?
I was second with Salamaker.
Cool.
I was there 3 years ago before I did it out.
Yeah, right.
And I left because cutting jobs.
Yeah. So where in Parkhouse do you like what?
You know where the back car park is?
Yeah.
That's where the cellar is.
Okay, so you take care of that, right?
Yeah.
Do you know many of the people on the floor and stuff? Or?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm one of my mates works there.
There's
So.
probably about 3 or 4 people that I know that I work there.
Yeah, right.
Maybe 5 or 6. Who works there?
No, cousins. You even know him, so like a couple months ago. But if you meet him, tell him he's a dickhead.
Well, there's three people on the border shop. So their new border shop manager who came on board then after the restaurant previously, and the agent chick that runs the place. So Tom Newbold bats here in the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be his last at-bat of the season, you would think, unless Manly go on a bit of a run in the final 2 innings of this game. I did say at the start of it that runs would be at a premium. Manly scoring 3 in the first, and that's all they've been able to do. But their pitching and defence has been strong enough to keep the Workers off the scoreboard, and with 2 innings remaining, they do hold that 2-run advantage. So 1-2 here to Newbold. Harrison Raley completing a 4-pitch 6th inning, and Clayton Campbell makes the catch for the first out of this one. So Tom Butler will step in. Came in as a defensive replacement for Josh Beasley in the top half of the inning. He gets his chance to have his last at-bat of the season, and as many have done today, straight to Brent Iredale at second base. And 2 quick outs again for Harrison Raley. We'll turn the lineup over for the Eagles to the Manly shortstop, Jalen Ray. Down for ball 1. Moves that ball foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. That ball bouncing off the light pole behind the visitors' dugout. Top of the 8th in Penrith, and it's 2-2. So that game could be heading to extras. And a strike on the belt there for Jalen Ray. And Jalen Ray breaks an 11 at bat hitless streak for his first hit in the last 3 games. Met with cheers from his family and friends in the crowd, and he extends this bottom of the 7th inning. Has reached a couple of times on errors and fielder's choice. Couple of walks, struck out but reached on the pass ball on his previous at-bat, but is officially accredited with the hit for the first time in 10 at-bats today. So well done, Jalen. Big couple of years ahead of him. And if everything goes to plan, we hope not to see him for quite some time. Treg Habercorn now. Is off the foot and will sting for a little bit. So the Manly players knocking themselves up with a couple of bruises here today. Jules Kramer's got a couple. Even umpire Jerry Cobb's got one on his upper thigh. Last day of the season for the players, but these 2 umpires have another 3 weeks of action to get through. So 2 strikes here for Habercorn. Has been absolutely outstanding since arriving just before the Christmas break. Currently leads the Manly hitters. No pitch is outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And had Treg had received a few more at-bats or arrived a little bit earlier, he may have been in line for the league hitting title. Currently has a greater batting average than a few of the guys at the top, but doesn't have enough at-bats to qualify. So maybe next year, should he decide to come back and get a full year under his belt. He lifts that ball high. Big run for the centre fielder, Dylan Martin, but he gets back there and makes the catch to finish his 7th inning. So after 7 innings, Manly still lead 3-1. Founded on the simple principle, Black Label Fitness only ever had one mission: make exercise an experience. Black Label Fitness are the new kids on the block to make sure that happens. Forget the boring, monotonous workouts or plodding along on a treadmill. Exercise should never be a chore. Our trainers are born leaders and have an uncanny ability to inspire, motivate, and educate, and they all have a great sense of humour, leaving you with the feeling that you can take over the world every single session. So if you're looking to make a change in your fitness regime or feel as if you need some motivation, come down and say hi to the team at the gym. They don't bite and will be thrilled to get you on board. Black Label Fitness, proud supporters of Manly Eagles baseball. So Vaughan Harris on the mound, as expected and as predicted.